Gill.
Mr. Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. I am not a crook. And after the Watergate investigation revealed that President Nixon was guilty, he finally admitted his wrongdoing. And yet, what we remember most about him was that he lied. He lied because he was greedy. He was greedy for power. All the good that he did, creating the Environmental Protection Agency, opening the doors to China, ending the Vietnam War, those are all for naught, because the one thing that we remember is that he lied to us. So that will be Tricky Dick's legacy forevermore. And I often wonder, what would have happened if he just came out and told the truth? What then? And it was only 26 years later that another U.S. president was involved in a scandal. And that one was about sex. And with President Clinton, did he call a press conference and come out and say that he had inappropriate activities in the Oval Office? No. Instead, what he did was he said, and I quote, "I did not have sexual relations with that woman." And he redefined the word "it." Again, instead of remembering the good things, the NAFTA treaty, the huge surplus that he created under his administration, we remember Slick Willie much more for his wife's strength in tolerating his inappropriate behavior and his affairs rather than his accomplishments. These two presidents didn't follow George Washington's lead after George Washington chopped down that cherry tree when he said, "I cannot tell a lie." And what are the lessons that our kids learn from these mistakes? People all over the world learn that it's okay to lie and cheat to get ahead. The people on Main Street and the people on Wall Street. In comes Bernie Madoff. He was true to his name because he made off with over $65 billion of other people's money over a 20-year period. Talk about a cheat. And while he was a respected businessman and philanthropist, he was living one big lie. And after 6 months of investigation and his son taking his own life, only then did he admit to stealing. And right now, he's living his legacy behind bars. So what lessons do we learn from these individuals? The lessons that I learn are that it's not right. And it's not a good example to lie, cheat, and steal, whether you're the President of the United States or an average person. Because that's sending the wrong message to our children. And I once learned from a psychiatrist that in order to clean up your dirty dishes, you need to deal with the underlying problems. I know I have some dirty dishes to clean up. I've made mistakes. I've wronged people in my past. How about you? When you're faced with that tough decision, I encourage you to put it on a scale. It's either right or it's wrong. It's good or it's bad. The angel's on this side, the devil's on this side. And then go make the right decision. Listen to the angel on your shoulder. And when you slip up, go back and clean it up, because that's the right thing to do. Now I've got to run because I've got some dirty dishes to clean up.